And the Latino vote is another key voting bloc in this election, of course. The National Association of Latino elected and appointed officials projects that 17.5 million Latino voters will cast ballots across the country, and both presidential candidates are ramping up their messages to court this demographic. We're going to bring in Frankie Miranda, who is president and CEO of Hispanic Federation, to talk more about the Latino vote. Frankie, thank you for joining us as well. You recently wrote an essay where you say that the popular belief is that Latino voters are a volatile group who are peeling away Harris and edging towards Trump. Explain why you say this is far from the truth.
Well, this is right now, looking at what is happening right now in the campaign. I think that Avery earlier in the show did an incredible analysis, basically saying that the rhetoric of hate, racism, misogynism that has been going on in the campaign is not gaining any votes for President Trump, ex-President Trump, but is moving people towards Kamala Harris. We have seen the enthusiasm of American citizens that happen to be Puerto Ricans. In the earlier segment, it was mentioned by Bianca that American citizens are, proudly Puerto Ricans, and they are the ones that have been really offended by the remarks during the Sunday rally. And they understand there's nothing that can mobilize Puerto Ricans more than trying to attempt to make as disposable, describe as disposable our ancestral land. So I disagree with Bianca. It is moving Latinos toward Kamala Harris. And by the way, we are a nonpartisan organization, but we are the leading advocate for Puerto Rico in Washington, D.C., and we're not going to stand with this type of rhetoric.
Let's talk about the economy, because how important is it for Harris to really focus on economic policy? That's the leading issue we know for so many voters, including Latino voters, and an issue that Trump continues to poll better on.
Absolutely. But at the same time, are we providing specific solutions to our community? Sure. The inflation, jobs, affordable housing, the economy is the most important thing for Latinos in this election. But are we really talking about the industries that have been affected by the economy that are majority people that are from Latino descent? Are we talking about digital skillings and pipeline for the jobs of the future that are in our community? Are we talking about Latinas that are the driving force of opening more businesses in our economy? So it is about the platform that Kamala Harris proposed for Puerto Rico instead of jokes on the other side. So it is about providing solutions specifically to our community.
Just moments ago, Frankie, you heard Bianca talking about abortion and what's at stake there with that particular issue. How has the way that Latinos view reproductive rights changed over the last few decades?
There has been this rhetoric that Latinos are moving away from progressive ideas. In our most recent poll with Latino Victory and Hispanic Federation, just released on October 15, the fourth item that is most important for Latinos is reproductive right. And how you ask this question, regardless of how they feel personally about abortion, do you think that it's important to take this right away from anybody? And they're overwhelmingly come back and say no. The same thing about immigration, humane and equitable solutions for the problem of immigration. So more and more progressive ideas continues to be on the part of Latinos, and they will vote for candidates that offer solutions in that regard.
All right, Frankie Miranda, thank you so much for joining us here on ABC News Live.